cohort. Time is really serious here. So when we say we'll start at this time, we mean it. So as promised, thank you all for attending, especially the graduates. You have completed not so easy 7 weeks, actually additional week due to the holidays. So congratulations for all of you who made it this far and who actually learned and grew beyond what they thought possible. So this is what today's agenda would be like. So we're going to be discussing about the program introduction. So this is primarily for the new cohort that are going to be joining here. I'm not going to be spending too much time on this section because our graduates are going to be presenting what they learned, which is going to be the next segment. So what challenge did they face, what they learned, what they wish could be improved, all of that would be discussed in our second segment. Finally, the main event, the certifications and the recommendation letters for our top performing students. Moving to our announcement of the April cohort start date. So this is primarily for the next cohort. So just a quick check on if you can guys hear me well and clearly before I proceed with the next sections. Great traffic. How about the rest? Okay, I'm going to assuming that my voice is clear. So the first among our many programs. So before I dive deep into what Ethiopia's program are all about, the central idea of all of this program is informed decisions. So all of you guys are high school students. So that means you're going to be expecting to pursue 4+ years on your tertiary education. So we wanted you guys to know what that would be like. So whether you pick engineering, medicine, law, or any other subfield, we want to make that every possible opportunity for you to explore your field, not just from parents or from any secondary source, but right from the doers. So these are actual engineers who are actually working the company, actual lawyers who are actually bringing change to their communities. So we want you guys to be meeting all of these kind of people. So that is the central idea of each and every pre-training program that we have. So the first is engineering basics. If you are interested in calculation, physics, and other subsegments of the engineering field, this is a great introduction for you into all of not just the engineering part, but also the subfields as well. So we'll be figuring out a lot of engineers from multinational companies, as well as a lot of engineers who are actually founding their own firms as well. Moving to the medicine basics. So in the medicine basics, we have a lot of subsegments of medical professions from some of the hospitals that you already know, like Gorambasa, Yale Nursing School, Medical School, and also other subspecialty, including the Korean hospital. So this is your gateway into exploring what the medicine field actually looks like from the actual doers, from the actual nurses, from the actual medical doctors who are actually practicing this field. And to the most popular program yet, this is the software engineering basics. Can you unmute yourself so that we're not distracted by anything? Thank you. And yeah, as I was saying, this is our most popular course yet because it is recent. All of the buzzwords that we hear will be actually explained here. So they're just pursuing tech is lucrative at this stage in time, but actually what does the tech sector look like? This will be introduced to you with engineers from Microsoft, Google, and other multinational companies, including here in Ethiopia as well. So we'll be discovering all of these subcategories. But in addition to the expert sessions that we pride ourselves in, we also are going to be providing you guys with an actual AP curriculum rigor. So AP Bio and AP Chemistry for the medicine basics, AP Calculus and AP Physics for the engineering basics, and finally AP Computer Science for the software engineering basics. So all of these programs are designed to show you not just the realities of being an engineer, but also academic wise, what does that feel like? So, and to our newest program yet, this is Low Basics. So we expand our program selection based on interest and demand. Uh, we got a lot of questions asking us, what about the social science students who are actually want to be exploring such fields like finance, accounting, law, and other subfields? So we made it our mission to actually provide you with this subsegment, and we got direct emails that was showing us an actual representation of what your academic journey would look like. So this is the law basics. Mostly these are lawyers from multinational companies as well. So with that being said, I hope you got a great understanding of what the medicine field entails and how to be good at it. So we can directly proceed to our learner presentations. So as for the audience, please keep your questions to the last, because we want to make sure that we are only addressing questions that are actually not addressed through the presentations, not just by me, but by our learners as well. So Elroy, I hope I'm audible, and whenever you see your slide, you can actually start presenting it. Elroy, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, great. So I hope you guys had a great day. And just to introduce myself, my name is Elrui, and this is actually my second time taking a course from you guys. So I took the engineering basics first. The reason I did that was like to help me decide what engineering I wanted to pursue. And I actually figured out I wanted to do aeronautics, which basically like builds aircraft and stuff. And then the reason I took this one, software engineering, is because like in aeronautics, software is very important because engineers use software for like simulations and testing before they build the actual aircraft, which like saves time, reduce cost, and also like improve the overall performance of the aircraft. Without like software engineering, many of like the advanced aircrafts wouldn't not be possible. uh,
Should I switch the slides?
Yeah, I'm just opening it on mine. Okay. So
Sure.
this course basically like gave me the basic overall understanding of how it goes, and it gave me like a general sense of what it's gonna be like. So I already said my name is Ilroi. I am 17 years old. I'm still in grade 11 and I go to Diamond Academy. My favorite subject is physics. I've gotten like many insults for it, but like it's my passion. So back when I made the slide, I was still deciding between mechanical or like aerospace. But now I've decided I want to do aerospace engineering, because with mechanical, you have to like the advantages of mechanical engineering is you get to work in like each engineering field, but like you're not gonna master anything. But in aerospace, you're like actually mastering something, right? So yeah, I chose aerospace engineering. So before taking the course, I had like prior experience because like in school in 11th grade we started taking WDD, which is web design and development. So we basically learned like HTML, CSS, Java, Python and stuff. So I had like some sense of it, but like it wasn't like the whole idea. So throughout the course, I actually discovered that it's a structured process, meaning like how critical it is to like review things from like different perspectives, and like it basically transformed like how I viewed coding and like problem solvings and stuff. I used to think like it was boring and stuff, but like when I actually got to solve problems, I understood how interesting and how necessary it was. So the technical skills I developed, it's basically I developed my programming skills. So one thing I noticed is like programming, if you are not like practicing it and updating yourself like through time, it's something that can be forgotten easily. But like through this, I've actually like practiced and like remembered things I forgot that I learned in the past, which was very like important for me. And also logical thinking skills. I became good at like breaking down problems, and it basically just improved my problem solving skills. It also helped me like be disciplined because like since there was school, like I had to like go to school in like 11th and 12th grade. After school is necessary, which means I get home around asran saat, which is like pretty late. And then I had to like do my homework, study and work on this. So I learned how to like time management, how to manage my time effectively and how like every minute counts. So like I didn't have time to like sit down and scroll like I used to. I actually like locked in and yeah, managed to get everything done, both my schoolwork and this. The challenges I faced is I feel like it's common with everybody else here. It's balancing like the schoolwork with like tests, worksheets and stuff, and like balancing them. Like I didn't wanna like neglect my schoolwork for this, but I also wanna like look down on this one because it wasn't actual schoolwork, right? Like I had to like balance it, which was pretty tough considering I didn't even have the weekends for myself because of Saturday class and stuff. Um, what I gained is it basically like changed my perspectives on like technology and how I can actually use the skills I learned here to build actual stuff on the real world, which is like I had no idea uh, programming was like used in building airplanes and stuff, and I was like mind blown when I found out, which is like really cool because I now have the idea how that works, like how to make simulations of airplanes flying and stuff. So it just changed my perspective in technology and like emphasizing its complexity, and it just gave me a clear understanding of my career choice in engineering. That's pretty much it, and thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, Elroy, and thank you for the inspiring journey. As you said, you joined in our program for the second time, so you know the drill. It is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy, but we intentionally test you guys so that you know your limits as well. And thank you for sharing us this interesting insight into what you've gained from the courses as well. So give a round of applause for Elroy. So our next presenter
Thank you.
is from Medicine Basics. His name is Yosef. So Yosef, as soon as you see your slide, you can start your presentation. I hope your mic is working uh, as intended.
Hello everyone, my name is Yosef David and I'm a grade 11 student from Ode boarding school. Um, Today I will be presenting my experience and the key takeaways from Meteorware, focusing on the skills I developed, the mindset shifts I underwent, and how this program shaped my future direction. So the reason why I joined Ethiopia was like before joining Ethiopia, I was at a point of uncertainty. I was trying to choose between two very different paths, finance and medicine. Both of them interested me, but I was not yet clear about which one truly fit me. I also remember how frustrating the feeling was because I did not want to choose quickly just to feel settled. I also wanted a decision that made sense, one that was thoughtful and true to who I am and my potential. So this is the reason why I joined Ethiopia at the first place. Uh, Throughout this program, there are certain courses in the skill I gained. Each course taught me something meaningful in its own way. For example, in advanced placement of biology, I began to see life as a system and not as a separate facts to memorize. And this helped me understand how different parts connect and depend on each other. Also, in advanced placement of chemistry, I learned the value of precision. It also showed me that even a small mistake can change everything. So, uh, yeah, careful thinking really matters. Also, through internet safety course, I can say that I have become more aware and responsible in the digital world. So I've learned to be mindful of risks that are easy to overlook. And what I gain from the courses is not only knowledge, but a better way of thinking and approaching problems. Uh, Talking about expert sessions, doctor, all of them were very, very amazing. I've acquired a very profound and important uh, understanding and the perspective from the professionals themselves. But one that stood out to me was Dr. Loza. Uh, she left the deepest impressions on me. I don't know why I was like drawn to her especially, but she spoke with clarity and experience, and this stayed with me. What stayed with me was her advice: know your why. At first, it sounded like simple, but the more I thought about it, the more powerful it became. Yeah, I remember reflecting on it and realizing that I had been asking the wrong question. So it was like no longer can I do medicine, but more importantly, why do I want to do it? You know, so this reason keeps the med students always in progress, always in their energy. You know, medicine can be frustrating and it can be devastating, but knowing your why, knowing your reason, knowing your purpose can make you stay grounded. So this shifted the way I look at my future. It also made me think more seriously about my purpose. Intention is the kind of impact I want to have and the legacy I want to live. Also talking about my journey with Ethiopia, one of my next idea. Talking about my journey throughout this program, one of my biggest, like really big challenges were that I faced during this program was maintaining time and staying disciplined because between school responsibilities and the demands of the courses, uh, there were moments when everything felt heavy at once because AP biology, AP chemistry is a very rigorous course as well as the school demands are also kind of heavy. So balancing these two was kind of difficult. However, I quickly realized that trying to handle everything equally was not the smartest approach. So I started focusing on the small number of tasks that would bring the biggest results. Basically, like the 20% that would result in that explain the rest of the 80%. So this changed, this helped me work better under pressure. It also taught me that progress is not always about doing more. Matters most with focus and consistency. I also underwent a shift because before joining Ethiowear, I often learned like in a very passive way. I used to mix understanding and the questioning at the same time. So curiosity was there, but it was scattered and not like organized. My learning was not organized. I would sometimes absorb information and not question. However, after joining this program, I became more deliberate and reflective because all the questions were like conceptual questions. Mm, I started asking why before how, and this made my learning more meaningful. I also realized that curiosity alone is not enough, so it became powerful when it is combined with reasoning, planning, and cooperation. This was a real mindset shift for me because it showed me that I could face difficult challenges with more clarity and purpose. Uh, Also, talking about my future plan, looking ahead, my path feels much clearer now. I want to pursue medicine, but I don't want to pursue medicine or I don't want to specialize in any medical field just as a career, but as a field where I can apply thinking, discipline, and purpose to solve real problems. I don't want to be just another medical doctor or a specialist. I want to understand how uh, systems behind health and the treatment work and use that understanding to help improve lives. At the same time, I believe business thinking can help turn good ideas into something larger and more impactful. My hope is to build ventures through technology, clinics, and the community programs that create real change. And Ethiowear did not just help me choose a direction, uh, it also helped me see how to pursue it with clarity and intention. Uh, in conclusion, uh, Ethiowear did much more than teach me skills. It also changed the way I think, learn, and approach life. It taught me to question more deeply, more strategically, and to act with purpose. I am truly, truly grateful to all the professionals, uh, including Dr. Loza, uh, the program managers for their guidance and support throughout this journey. Your encouragement helped me turn knowledge into something meaningful. Today, uh, I feel more prepared to move forward with discipline, vision, and a genuine desire, and to make a difference. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you, Yosef. What an amazing presentation, especially the shift that you got from actually changing the question of how to do this to why am I doing this? Because at this age, you're not usually incentivized to ask such questions. But I'm glad that you were actually diligent enough to contemplate that. Um, Amran, I think you have a question. If that's not a question, we can proceed with the next
Hey,
learner. So, Okay, Abraham, continue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Okay. My question is that uh, are we going to be certified at the end of the course?
Sure. Of course, this is a graduation, so every information that you're going to be getting here is going to be your expectation moving on the program. You're going to be certified, not just certifications, but letter of recommendations as well. So I hope that answered your question.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Great. So we have seen how Joseph really changes his question from is it better to pursue finance or medicine to actually questioning why do really I want to pursue this. So I'm glad that you're at least asking the right questions, or although the answer would take time. So thank you, Joseph, for sharing. And now we have covered software engineering, medicine, and now to the engineering basics. Elroy already took this last time, so you're going to see what changed, what didn't, what stayed the same, and so on. So, Rafiq, could you check your mic?
Okay, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I'm going to be.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. I'm just going to be sharing my slide real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, till then you can start with the introductions.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Rafiq Awalabawiya, and I'm a grade 11 student at Jimma University Special Secondary School. Uh, Next year, I will become a senior high school. I think Ramadan is disturbing.
Sure. Right now.
Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Rafiq Awalabawiya, and I'm grade 11 student at Jimma University Special Secondary School. So today I will share my experience and exposure I gained throughout the February cohort of Engineering Basics in Ethiopia EdTech program. So as I said before, I'm a senior. I'm a grade 11 student, and next year I will become a senior high schooler. And currently, I'm pursuing robotics and artificial intelligence and focusing on technologies that solve real-world challenges and promote sustainability. And next year, I will advance my skill and participate in advanced sessions and develop a lot of programs. So I have participated in this February cohort, and in this February cohort, I have been actively working on impactful projects beyond this cohort, which include a smart coffee drying bed that I've already completed, and currently I'm working on smart robot drone projects aimed at improving agricultural monitoring and efficiency. So these experiences have shown me that technology becomes truly powerful when it uplifts communities and improves lives. So from the exposures I gained throughout this program, I had the exposure to software engineering. I taught the introduction to computer science using Python, especially focusing on fundamental programming concepts and problem solving. And I also taught about internet safety and responsible digital practices. And I had an insight session on software engineering at Google with Mr. Ivan Gatete. And also I attended and also get exposure to expert session on Microsoft Journey and career growth by Mr. Daniel McCreal. And next, the other engineering field I taught and gained an exposure was electrical engineering. So I taught the definition and core principles of electrical engineering, exploring the world applications of electrical engineering and modern systems. And finally, I had an expert session with with electrical engineer Mr. Biniam and providing practical industry insights. The other one is aeronautical engineering or aerospace engineering. I have taught about the aerospace engineering scopes and also studied aerospace engineering applications, including aircraft systems and design. And also, finally, I had an expert session featuring insights from professional aeronautical engineer from Ethiopian Aviation Institute. And next, we taught about mechanical engineering, the definition and fundamental concepts of mechanical engineering, including supporting subjects such as physics and engineering mathematics. And finally, we had a product engineering and innovation session with Mr. Sophonias. The other one and the last engineering field I taught was civil engineering. So we taught in this program, we taught the definition and core scopes of civil engineering, and I explored the relevant academic foundation and courses related to civil engineering, explored real world applications, including infrastructure development and construction systems. So throughout this program, the main learning platform was Khan Academy. So through Khan Academy, I have attended videos, quizzes, units, tests, and also course challenge. So from the courses offered through Khan Academy, with the first one is AP Calculus. I taught about limit and continuity, about different derivations and conceptual application of derivations, applying derivatives to analyzing functions and other units. And also I taught about AP physics. So in this course, I taught about torque and rotational dynamics, energy, momentum of rotating systems, oscillation, fluids, and different AP physics review activities. And also I had the course of internet safety, how I become safe when I use internet, and how I can protect my data and information. And the fourth course I taught through Khan Academy was Introduction to Computer Science using Python. So we taught about computational thinking with variables, designing algorithms with conditionals, simulating phenomena with loops, and playing games with functions. And ultimately, we taught about automating tasks with lists. So throughout those engineering exposure programs, there was an expert sessions. From all expert session, my favorite expert session was the expert session I had with Mr. Sophonias. So as because his journey as engineer and startup founder in Ethiopia was truly inspiring. Even more excited about pursuing made me more excited to pursue engineering. What made his story so especially powerful was his passion began not from pressure, but from simple curiosity about physics, mathematics, and chemistry, showing me that great ideas often start small. I was deeply inspired by his decision to study mechanical engineering, which allowed him to apply his knowledge across diverse fields like aeronautics and in agriculture. And his mindset to apply his now in his mindset of owing his learning by creating opportunities to design real-world machines with peers taught me that growth comes from initiative, not just from education. So what impacted me was most was the lesson that falling in love with product can blind me to real market needs. This insight changed how I think about innovation, reminding me to focus on solving real problems. And his advice let go of perfectionism and embrace continuous improvements. Also encouraged me to approach challenges with courage and persistence. Overall, the session did more than teach me about engineering. It inspired me to think differently, act boldly, and pursue my goals with purpose and determination. The challenge and how I overcome them. The first challenge was managing time I effectively. So balancing this academic responsibility with this program was difficult. I solved this issue by taking initiative and creating my own personal schedule and improving my time management skill. And the other challenge was missing live expert session deadlines and also quizzes of expert sessions. Due to time conflicts, I was unable to attend live Zoom sessions. Actually, there wasn't that much live session in this program, but I have been missing deadlines, even approaching deadlines most of the time. So I solved this issue by falling behind, by staying committed for accessing recorder sessions at a time and also working on the quizzes before the deadline. So my future plans, I have short-term goals and also long-term goals. My short-term goals are I plan to actively apply my skills that I've already gained and I have already refined by working on small projects and assignments that strengthen my practical understanding. I also aim to share my knowledge and experiences with my peers, creating collaborative learning environments. And additionally, I will continue joining advanced training programs to deepen my expertise, especially in robotics and AI. And my long-term goal will be just as I have been aspired to pursue higher education in engineering with a strong focus on robotics and AI engineering. I am determined to work on impactful projects that address real-world challenges, particularly in areas like agriculture, sustainability, and smart systems. And ultimately, I aim to build a career that blends innovation with community service, which enable me to use technology not only to advance industries, but also to improve lives and create a more sustainable future. So when I see my general experience and conclude my experience here, so I gained a well-rounded understanding of engineering fundamentals across different fields. Beyond technical knowledge, I strengthened essential skills such as time management, critical thinking, and problem solving. And the experience was further enriched and entrenched by engaging with expert sessions and collaborating with peers, which exposed me to diverse perspectives and real-world applications of engineering. Most importantly, this journey ignited a deeper motivation with me to continue exploring engineering, especially in robotics and AI, with purpose and curiosity. Overall, the program has truly valuable eye-opening journey for me. It has not only expanded my understanding of engineering concepts, but also contributed significantly to my personal growth. And this experience has strengthened my commitment to pursuing engineering in the future and aspire to use my knowledge to create meaningful solutions that positively impact my community and beyond. Thank you so much. I was Rafik Awalababiya from Engineering Basics of February Cohort. Thank you.
Thank you, Rafiq. We really learned the technical details of what you actually learned. So in all of the subsections, including the course level breakdown. So this was a very detailed explanation of the course. So I believe most students won't have a question after attending your session. So our next presenter is going to be Yosef Isa from Software Engineering Basics. So Yosef, I hope your mic is working.
Okay, thank you. My name is Yosef Faisa, and I'm from Oda Special Boarding School. I'm grade 11 student, and actually, before beginning this course, I already passionate about math, physics, AI, and also problem solving. From all of them, I really interested in AI and the problems of programming, problem solving, and the other aspect of which we call is computer science. Actually, when I was in grade 8, I didn't know much about programming. I was new for the concept. So in grade 9, I introduced the two idea of starting from computer, what is computer, to also what is programming, what is algorithm. So starting from grade 9, I've been interested in AI and also programming. Then, as I said, I already tried to learn, or I self-taught it myself, Python basics, web development, and also basic coding concepts. Simply, I know general programming logic, but the problem is I know the logic, I know I have the knowledge, but I ain't able to change my ideas into real world problem solving. So I have three questions in my mind when I begin this cohort. The first one is really my path related to software engineering or aerospace or physics? As I said, I also really like physics. By the way, physics is my favorite subject. So I really stressed out about this one. And also my family wanted me to pursue medicine. So simply I'm like a person which is pulled out from different sides. So there is this stress. Should I pursue on software engineering, or simply in this time, should I even care about my future? The most important thing is just living in present. So I have to just focus on my grades. So those all things are the things going on in my mind. Then I begin this course. In this course, actually, I learned around, as myself, I learned around 6 pillar things for me as one student. The first thing is as I said, I know basic of math, logic, and also security. So I changed that knowledge into real world problems, into solving real world problems. And then it comes to Python. I said I have basics of Python programming, but that was very little. I think I already know about Python loops algorithms, but I ain't have a full picture of what Python is capable of. So I depend my knowledge on Python. Also with web development, the other thing is database. Actually, database is a new thing for me. I learned about database, and also there's much of exercise about database. And then it comes to problem solving. When it comes to problem solving, for me, from all over the program, the part I like the most is this one, the projects. Actually, I'm a little bit disappointed that projects are not evaluated like exercises, but for me, the best thing I have done in this course is doing real projects. For example, in Python, there was this project which is really amazing, which make you think more. I can say I have spent more time than anything else. So I really liked that one. Then also I learned about AI. And this is the most important, the things I learned overall in this course. Then it comes to the most important thing I got. As I said before this course, I wasn't sure that my future was is going to align with software engineering or physics, like aerospace engineering. So, in overall, from this course, actually, I didn't decide I was going to pursue software engineering fully. until now, but I get an image of what software engineering would look like. So I'm gonna spend my time in deciding, and also I get exposure. When I say this, it's not a simple thing. Getting exposure means this exposure is also within a school and also within the students who are attending the same course with me, and also for example, together with other students, we are able to make a video call section. In that video call section, there was this chance to speak with school authorities to make arrangements. So that is not a simple thing. So I get exposure. This is the most important thing, I agree. Also pushed through challenges. There were some challenges. For example, learning new concepts isn't easy. Actually, it wasn't supposed to be easy also. So some news, there are some new concepts in software engineering. For example, as I said, I was new for the idea of database. So I have to adapt, I have to understand quickly what it is and also learn the concept quickly. So that is one challenge for me. Then it comes to balancing school and courses. This one is a little bit harder. I'm boarding, as I said, I am boarding school student. So when you are boarding school, there is stress.
Apologies, Joseph, for interrupting you. I guess our time was allocated like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We told you guys to be within the time. So I'm going to give you 1 more minute to wrap up the most important aspects of your presentations.
Okay, no problem. Just there is one thing I want to say from expert session. If I say that, it will be enough for me. From all expert session, I really liked the expert session of Bethlehem. I think her story aligns with mine. She's as she introduced to us, she is a student of us too, and also her family pushed her to pursue medicine, but out of her curiosity, she started coding in grade 12 and pursue programming in software engineering. So she actually, as then she becomes successful, she built an app, gamified e-learning app, which have more than 100,000 downloads on Play Store. This is a great success for me. So this one really makes me to think very carefully about software engineering. So I have a word to describe this expert session, but that one really inspired me to search more, to understand more about software engineering. I think it's enough. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Apologies for not giving you enough time, but we do have to go through all of the learners' slides by tonight, so that's why. We're going to be moving to, especially reflecting on your journey as you actually had found your idol, had found your expert that was in the same context as you, torn between the family expectation and actually pursuing the very thing that you'd like to do. So from your journey, I do know that you did pursue software engineering at least by yourself, but family expectations and other requirements are still making you question that. But of course, questioning is part of answering. So I wish you a great journey, not only just here, but in the future as well. Moving on to our next presenter is going to be Frau, also from the Software Engineering Basics. So in your presentation, Frau, make sure to mention the unique things that the other software engineering basics learners didn't mention. All the stage is yours. Frau, I still cannot hear you. Could you try it now?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, first off, I want to give my greatest gratitude to the leaders of this initiative. I have seen a lot of things and learned a lot from this, especially from the expert session. To say a bit about myself, I am Firao. Uh, I'm learning in Hawassa, Hawassa University Model Secondary School. Can you next slide. Can you move on to the next slide? To say a bit about my academic identity, I have always been a competitive student, and I am also a passionate learner. I am fascinated by mathematics and computer science. All my
Frau,
yes.
I think your mic is breaking off. Can you fix it or adjust it?
Okay. Should I join from my phone?
I think this is better, but keeps stuttering. So make sure to
Okay.
adjust your mic well.
Should I switch to my phone? I'm using my laptop right now, so
Just continue with this in order to save time.
okay.
We still can't hear.
Okay. So as I was saying, my background was fully built on mathematics and computer science. I have participated in a lot of summer camps, about programming language. I also encourage the students that participated here to explore more, to teach themselves about, programming language. It's better for them to know if they plan to be a software engineer. It's very good for them to know some programming language when they, like at this stage, it would be good if they want to pursue a software engineer in the future. So next slide. So in this program, when I first got in this program, for me, it's my first, and when I first got into this program, it was, in general, it was very transformative, because first I expected it would be like very structured lesson, theoretical foundations, like yeah, it really is like that, because we are learning by the Khan Academy, and but what I'm very fascinated of is, especially the expert-led sessions, have exposed me to a number of experiences that I can, see from others. Uh, so the expert sessions, I would say, I've benefited them, benefited from them a lot, because those people have have seen in their programming journey, they have done a lot of, they have passed a lot of challenges, So learning how they solve those challenges have given me an insight to, to kind of check myself and do the right thing in the future. So that's what I got from the, from the expert sessions, as well as from the, you know, my foundation. I'm pretty good in PHP, MySQL. I've been learning this in school. I am an IT stream student. I plan to pursue software engineering in the future. So, I'm trying to do things early. I am good. I, I consider myself good in Python. I have done some projects, on AI using Python, forecasting house prices using an AI model. Yeah, and also, my first markup language and programming languages were HTML, CSS. So since grade 9, I have been doing those. And in school this year, we learned PHP, MySQL, and also Access. So that's pretty much my programming background. When I was in this program, one of the challenges that I faced was how I can manage my time properly, because all of the things like schoolwork, college prep, this course, that course, all these things, on a single student is very hard to manage. But I'm gradually passing this because I now graduated. That's a lot, and I think I'm doing really well because I am managing to uh, you know I'm managing to finish the courses that I've started, and also the high pressure where there are deadlines, tests in school. So all these things taught me how to manage my time, and I would say it has been a great experience. Even though it's very hard, you know, passing through these hard times is a very great skill, like adaptive skill. I can, having this experience, wherever I go, I can adapt to new situations. So this is one of the benefits that I got from the ETOWare program. Yeah, and also I plan to, contribute to this world by making something new. I'm working on a project to create a database for Ethiopian native plants. So I got a lot of things running right now. That's why I have been so busy, and I missed some of the classes in this program. I hope this thing is all for the good. And one last thing that I can say is, with whoever is listening to me now, uh, I first want to thank the leaders of this, as I said, for the leaders of this program. It has been very teaching for students, and I encourage all the leaders to continue this initiative. I also see this initiative being, global initiative. So you have to dream big, and you'll get that dream as long as you work hard for it. And also for the students, I want all the students, I'm not saying this because I'm perfect or something, but all the, as a students, we all face challenges from home, from our environment, some pressures. But whatever we see is all for the good. We should also be good at our spiritual, life, and in every aspect of life that we can be successful in life, and keep it up. Don't give up.
Thank you for the
That's it.
word of encouragement. And Frau, this has been his journey throughout the 7 weeks. Thank you for focusing on the unique aspects. We're going to be proceeding with the medicine basics now. So Nathan is going to be continuing his introduction until I share it. Feel free to start.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. As you mentioned before, my name is Nathan Gizacho, and I'm from OD Special Boarding School, Adama branch. I have some friends that are learning with me, like Yosef, the two Yosefs and Abel also. And today I'm honored to present my journey of 2026 HOA medicine cohort as an overview. And when we proceed to the first slide, it says that introduction. I'm trying to tell you that my understanding from this course, mainly from the express sessions in the below slides, that completely changed my point of view toward the medicine field after this course. And I personally think that, as Yosef mentioned before, every person has to know why he's doing something. If he knows the purpose that he is doing something, everything that he is giving to that thing will be easy for him, and he can easily succeed throughout his journey. So before starting anything, we have to know why we are doing something, why we are needing something. That means we have to know the purpose to do something. So when I start from why medicine, the first slide as an introduction, uh, I I listened from the exposition, and I also learned from different individuals that are working in this course. Many people think that medicine is one profession that any individuals can get in and learn and then earn money, and it can be used as an it can be used as an the way that someone generating the way someone is generating an income. But after I learned this course, I understand that it's not only just a profession that somebody is hired in, then earning money from that course. It is a lifelong and a life-lasting responsibility and privilege that everybody cannot get and cannot acquire. Because when you became a doctor, as I learned from the exposition, you're not just working as other fields. You're not just treating people and fixing their problems like the other fields. It is the feeling and the emotional attachment with the patients, and you are taking a responsibility of their life throughout their life. So you have a big responsibility when you became a doctor or medical doctor or any field that is related with this. So everyone have to understand this before he decides to choose his field to the medicine. So after someone has a definite and a clear understanding about this field, he has to begin his journey by successful and by great impact of determination in his future. And when we proceed to the next slide, it says uh, the journey have to begin with. This means every journey have to begin with a clear goal and clear understanding of the things that we are doing. So as I said before, that made students have to have a long-lasting passion and determination throughout their course, because that is the thing that always keeps them on the track, that always motivates them throughout their course. And they only can handle many challenges that they face during their journey, and the unrelenting desire also helps them to overcome those challenges and to understand fully the things that they are doing. So I learned that every med student have to start his journey by having a strong sense of curiosity, ambition, and hope for the future. This is the main thing that every mid student have to have before starting his journey throughout his course. So when we proceed to the next slide, it says that challenges and sacrifices. As a mid student, I mainly learned this all from the expert sessions. But now I'm not just underestimating the AP chemistry and AP biology courses. They are very useful for us in the future journey because they are just teaching the basics of the university level, but the expositions mainly just tell us the way in why we have to choose this field. So the old things that now I'm stating is the things that I generalized from these expositions. So I also learned that these challenges and sacrifices are mainly occurring to the mid students throughout their journey. Because as I learned from the exposition, this mid class or the mid course is very bulky, that it covers many topics because it is the human body structure. It is very complicated, more than we think. So from these things, you have to always sacrifice yourself and devote yourself to finish this by long-lasting nights with sleepless nights and etc. So beyond these all problems, you have to always tell yourself that you are doing this for the purpose that you are wanting to achieve. And there are also some strengths and some good things that you are acquiring from your journey. For example, I stated that strengths and resilience. From this mid course, you can learn strengths and resilience throughout your life because, as I told before, in this journey you are just facing different courses that are very bulky that you cannot deal with them as one night. So you are just sacrificing yourself in strengthening yourself throughout these all challenges, and also it teaches you that throughout a different and complicated issues, you have to focus on your goals and you have to focus on the things that you want to achieve in the future. Okay, the other thing that I learned is that it also helps you to collaborate in teamwork with your fellow students. This means when you see this, most times we're not just uh, getting the idea why this teamwork is important. But when you became a mid student, everything that you do is interrelated. For example, if you are a surgeon, there must be a nurse that is providing something for you. That that helps you to collaborate and improve your teamwork skill and also in your social life. When we proceed to the next slide, it says that it also teaches you like the responsibility and purpose of doing. I mentioned that in the earlier I mentioned that earlier. This is not just a profession, it is a big and life lasting responsibility. So it helps you to take a full responsibility in your life and encounter every problems that you are facing in your life. And from the exploitation, to be honest, all of the exploitation provided in this course were very exciting for me, and also they were very helpful. But among them, my favorite exploitation was the exploitation that was made with Marat Sama, a remarkable Ethiopian scholar currently studying molecular biophysics and biochemistry at Yale University. Uh, Her inspiring journey motivated me and made me aim for the highest academic institutions globally, even though I didn't get a reply when I reached out personally. Uh, it also still triggers my ambition to be like her and to learn in the advanced universities like it. By using this opportunity, I want also to advise Antenna if you can contact her and tell her that your student is wanting to check out and get advice from her. And when
Yeah.
we proceed to
Yeah, we do ask
the
our experts to provide their contact information. So you should have informed us first. We would have made the contacting process much easier. Let's proceed.
Okay. And when we proceed to the next slide, after learning this course, it creates a long-lasting and a big dream inside me. And this vision is after this course, after I take this course, I aspire to become a skilled, compassionate, and innovative medical doctor by commuting lifelong learning and handling these responsibilities. I thought that all things that needed for these things are now clear for me, and now I think I can decide that I will pursue this course in an efficient way in the future if I learn. And at the closing, this journey has been a very, very, very great journey for me. It teach me many lessons throughout my life and helps me to decide that what field I has to choose and why I has to choose it. And it was being one of the courage, resilience, and hopeful learning that made me see my far future and improve myself to reach my destiny in the future. And putting God first, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the organizer of this course, Antana Yimam, and all my teachers and family for the unwavering guidance and support throughout the course. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, Nathan, for the kind words. For the next presenters, especially Abel and Naol, try to share the unique aspect of your presentations. Of course, we do understand most of these issues. They're not technical issues, as a result of the behavior of the program. Its rigor really gives you that initial push into actually testing yourself, testing your capabilities of how much you can learn, how much you can improve. So next we have our Abel presentation. Abel is from the software engineering basics cohort. Is going to be introducing us to the unique parts only to him. Next 5 minutes. So Abel, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you for giving me the chance. My name is Abil Safai, and today I'm going to share my experience with February cohort. My presentation my presentation is about my journey, where I started and what I learned and challenge I faced. Second slide. Let me talk about myself. I am a curious learner who is passionate about math, physics, artificial intelligence, problem solving. I am very passionate about technological things, and I really want to spend my time on it in my part times, and I really enjoy that. Before starting the program, I already had some basic knowledge like Python, web development, and general programming concepts. However, I had many questions. I wasn't sure software engineering was really my path or if I should choose something like physics-based engineering. I think like that AI gonna replace all of the software engineering and all of that fields, and I'm not sure to pick software engineering, but I really understand now what how I have to have the knowledge. AI is not gonna take all the parts, but it can take a lot of positions. But currently I'm decided to learn software engineering. During the program, I improved my Python skills through consistent practice and a hand-on exercise. The projects, there are a lot of projects that are given to us in Khan Academy, and I've done it most of all. During the Khan Academy assignments. I have done it very. I have done it most of all, and one important discovery was how math and logical directly used building secure and reliable software systems. I also learned structured problem solving, breaking complex problems into smaller parts and solving them step by step when I deal with the Python program in Khan Academy. The projects were a little tricky and I have taken time to solve them. My starting point was before this program. My understanding of software engineering was very limited. As I just said, I thought it was just about writing code that I can do and build up or games. I know about the full process like planning, testing, debugging, improving codes, and all of this and about problem solving. I really understand now the real skill I have to develop is problem solving and the debugging and the problem solving. This program helped me see the bigger picture and understand that software engineering is a complete discipline, not just coding. The most important thing I got is I gained this clarity and direction. Now I clearly understand what software engineering is, and I have decided to pursue this as my career. I also got exposure to real-world experience through the project that is given on the Khan Academy, and I have also known that the critical things are not just coding, but the collaboration and hosting program and even hosting a program at my school or other places or like that. And this gave me a glimpse of professional life after this graduation. I think I'll improve it and go on. The challenges I faced was there's a little bit time management problem with me. I couldn't finish all the given assignments in time, but I tried to finish as much as I could, and that was my challenge. Because of our school, we are a boarding school, and the load is very high, and I can't I can't take much time on this program. I think I will review it and finish all the unfinished ones. The skill I developed is I developed both technical and soft skills. Technically, I improved my programming, logical thinking, problem solving skill. This also helped me perform better in subjects like math and physics. Also in IT, we have given website project, and I've been working on it, and the course I take on Khan Academy really helped me. On the soft skills side, I developed discipline, time management, and patience when solving difficult problems. Without them, I think I shouldn't call them soft skills, but they are very important things when developing or building something. We have to have discipline, time management, consistency, and patience. Without that, I think we can't pursue what we think, even we have the knowledge that we have to have. Without those, from the expectation, I really don't have one favorite, only one favorite. I love them. I love them most, or almost all. From the session, I learned that practical skill, communication, daily habits are more important than theory alone. I also learned to use AI as a tool, but only mastering the basics. Another important lesson was to embrace uncertainty, collaborate with others. I think collaborating with others makes one man perfect. It means when we collaborate, we think like uh, uh, when we collaborate, I think we will get a good result. Me and Joseph were very working on the projects that I can't do on myself, but he can't do on myself. But when we work together, it was easy. Uh, now I'm know that the software engineering meanings, and this program completely changed my perspective. Now I understand that software engineering is not just coding; it includes processes, structure, teamwork, and professional practices. Now I now have a clear vision for my future, and I am committed to becoming a software engineering. That's all. I want to thank you all for listening to me.
Thank you again, Abel. This was a very detailed explanation. We do understand that you have had a lot of things to say, a lot of experience you had. And thank you for sharing that. Our last presenter is going to be by Naol. Naol is also a graduate of software engineering. I told you guys that this is the most popular cohort yet. So whenever you're ready, the stage is yours, Naol.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Naol
Evening.
Faye, and I'm a freshman at AAU. I'm 18, and ever since I started learning maths and physics, I've always loved those two subjects, and especially in high school, when we started learning about those subjects in detail, I've always found it interesting. And at the start of high school, I got my first laptop, which made me interested in technology. So software engineering made the perfect sense. Uh, the perfect made sense to be chosen as my perfect field. And before I joined the course, all I knew about software engineering was that it had programming, and software engineers only made games and apps and a lot of softwares, nothing other than that. As I started learning, because it was my first software engineering course, I faced some challenges. The first one was time management. I found it really difficult to keep up with my schoolworks, my projects, and other courses with quizzes and assignments as were given by this software engineering course. And as I said, it's my first software engineering course, so I am new to this subject, so I found the quizzes and assignments very difficult. After that, as I continued learning, my overall experience was challenging but fun. I had a difficult time to like managing my time as every other learner had, and I also found my time interesting. It taught me a lot, especially it taught me how to manage my time efficiently. Also, my mentor and the program organizer, Mr. Anthony Imam, he has been really helpful. He's always there to answer my questions, and he's a really, really nice guy. Also, the learning interface, Khan Academy's learning interface is really fun and easy to navigate. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but other learning interfaces can sometimes be overwhelming, but Khan Academy's was easy and easy to understand and to navigate around. While taking the course, we had several expert sessions, and what I liked about these sessions was that the experts or the people that were interviewed talked about their experiences, the challenges they faced, and it was really nice to see and hear their experiences, the experiences that we, the students, are just beginning to experience. And out of all the expert sessions, my favorite one was Daniel Matrias one. He is a software engineer at Microsoft, and he has Bachelor of Computer Science in Statistics and Data Science at Yale University. So after all of that, I finished the course. We all finished the course, and at the end, I understood that software engineering isn't just programming. It has many things that goes into it. It includes three components such as software processes, codes, documentations, procedures, and a lot of useful tools. And I also understood that software engineering, while being a software engineer, we face a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, and software engineers are really good at solving problems. They know how to tackle obstacles really well, and I found the whole course really, really interesting. Finally, I want to say thank you to everyone at ETOWare who made this course possible. I want to thank and congratulate my fellow learners. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to everyone. Naol, I really like your slide. It's really brief and concise and actually lets you be the one who is doing the talking. So with that being said, this wraps up our learner presentations. Of course, there are a couple of learners left as well, but due to time, we're not going to be hearing from everyone, but we do know that all of you have gotten a clear understanding of your future careers, especially after this course. So we're going to be wrapping up quickly. So the next is the main segment of tonight's session, which are going to be certification of completion and also the letter of recommendations. So the way we structure this incentive structure for our learners is the certificate of completion is given for every learner who completed the course, no matter their scores, but the letter of recommendations are merit-based. So the top 30% of the cohort, so we'll measure it comparatively, not with a single number, because we do understand that most all of you have had exams, holidays, and other extracurriculars meet the program. So we don't expect any of you to be perfect. So we compare you with your peers who were in those same contexts. So that's why we do score you guys relatively for the recommendation letters. As for the certificate of completion, all of you are going to be getting those. So with that being said, the best scorer of uh, this cohort who not only scored the highest Khan Academy score, but also gotten all of the questions on the quizzes. So drum rolls, please. Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. Give a big round of applause to any guesses? So our first score is from Medicine Basics, and give a big round of applause for Yosef for scoring the highest mark in this cohort. So this has not been easy, as you've seen from his presentations and all of the presenters that followed through. This is the dedication at play here. So Yusuf scored a combined score of 80 on Khan Academy, average of the skill completed, skills to mastery, and number of skills to mastery achieved. So we averaged those three things. So all of you guys are compared to him out of 80. So Yosef scored perfect 100% on our learner journey. So the next up is not from medicine basics, but from engineering basics. So give again a big round of applause to Rafiq. Rafiq really did his best. He followed through. He had a lot of delays, a lot of exams, but he managed to score a 92.4% score in the entire cohort as well. So congratulations for Rafiq as well. So in our third place, Abel Tasfaye, again from software engineering basics. So I'm really amazed that the top three are one from each. So you guys really did your best in completing through your tasks. So these three students, in addition to the rest, are going to be getting this certificate of completion recognized by us and K-12 schools as well. And if you scan the QR code, it will take you to our website. So the website serves as a validation into the authenticity of the certificate. So nakalkonde, don't touch it. Okay, I think I disconnected for a bit. Can you hear me now? A quick confirmation before I move forward. Can you guys hear me? I don't think I'm audible, right? Let me change the connection. I apologies for this. Just a quick thumbs up if you can't hear me, if it is better now. Okay, great. So with that, as I was saying, the certificates are scannable. They're posted on our website. So you guys can actually validate your certificates by scanning the QR code. So this has been the certification segment. As for the letter of recommendations, the top candidates who are going to be scoring on the top 30% are going to be getting the letter of recommendations. And the way we manage this letter of recommendations are we do ask you to bring us brag sheet. So a brag sheet is a list of accomplishments you did in high school that are relevant to the program that you took, so that we write customized letter of recommendations for each of our high performing learners, and we send them to on behalf of you. So if you want it to be sent via email, if you want it to be sent via common app, we can definitely do those, and we are still doing those. So this is not the end. Uh, Actually, we do have another category of certifications. So I guess one student acknowledged, I guess not all acknowledged the interface of Khan Academy. So course, as a course partner, we can issue certificates of Khan Academy. So 3 people would get the best performing certificates from Khan Academy. That is based on your Khan Academy scores only. It doesn't consider the session or the quiz. We only consider the Khan Academy sessions. So drum rolls again. The first person, of course, you already know him, to score a perfect point in our mastery is, if you didn't forget him, is Yosef Dawit. So Yosef, he scored the highest across the Khan Academy. So here again, we'll be acknowledging him with the certificates. All of your certificates has already been shared on the group, and let us know if there is any scanning issues or any misspelling in your names. We try our best to not do those, but mistakes can happen, and we don't want you guys to have certificates when you finish off. So the next learner is going to be Rafiq, who scored the second highest Khan Academy score. But surprisingly, the third spot goes to Nathan Getachew. So he was able to score by a margin of 0.1% more. So that is still an impressive read. So Nathan, congratulations again. And with that, our certification of completion and letter of recommendation section are over. So our next cohort is going to be starting next Monday. So all of the registrations and onboarding are supposed to be finishing by the end of this week, meaning until Friday and Saturday. So with that being said, make sure for anyone interested in joining these people in graduating with them to actually get ready to work hard. So these are the expectations, and this is what the end road would look like. So this has been it. Thank you all for attending, and the this is the time to ask your questions. So you can either raise your hands and wait your turn, or you can either type it in the chat if unmuting is not convenient currently. So we'll attending law next round. So yeah, the law basics is opened, so you can actually register. It's already opened and we are accepting applications. Actually, the registrations are already done. We are filtering through the people who already applied. So expect an email from us. Any other question? Or even a follow-up question? Okay, Roy.
Thank you. So I have this friend who's been applying, like, I don't know, she applied multiple times, but she never got an email. And like she told me to ask you guys like what's going on, because she actually applied with me for the software engineering. But she like got an email. And I just asked her now, and she also didn't get an email for the next round.
I believe that is not an error from her side. I think her email might not be working because we do occasionally find students' emails not working. That's why in our posts, we do ask you to check your emails. We do ask you to check your spam folder in case our applications decisions are sent there, because we do send both acceptance and rejection letters. So if she didn't get any email from us, that seems to be an email issue. So make sure to tell her to send you or to change her email. so that we can actually contact her. And some of the respondents has their inbox full, so that is also another issue that we notice. So they are capable, they are more than capable of pursuing the course, but due to such minor technical issues, they miss out on this opportunity. So make sure to notify her and also text me her Telegram username so that we can actually use that as the contact information.
Okay, so if she changed her email, she can like register for the next session now?
We can make an exception for her since she applied twice and her email didn't pass through. So make sure she not only fills the application but also sends her username so that we can actually search her through our application list. If we find her, we're going to be considering her application for this cohort.
Okay, great. Thank you. So one more thing is, I remember you mentioned recommendation letter or certificate for those who advertise that like in their school and stuff.
Yeah. So that will be part of your letter of recommendations since you actually did a physical activity, an extracurricular beyond the course. That's going to be mentioned in addition to your brag sheet content. It's going to be mentioned here as well. And we're going to be releasing the final list of candidates who are going to be receiving the letter of recommendation. Since you already aggregated your scores, it's about announcing it. So after this call, the team is going to be sending it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you as well. I think, Nathan, this is the same question. Of course, it's not going to be a certificate. It's going to be a letter of recommendation for organizing our sessions. Of course, you do have the evidence of our pre-recordings, but also, yeah, it's going to be mentioned in the letter of recommendations. We don't have a separate, what do you call it, separate certificate for sessions yet. So we will be including it in your letter of recommendation. So Yosef asked to elaborate on the Khan Academy certification thing. So yeah, it is a certificate given to the course instructor in Khan Academy that can issue certificates. So I think due to connectivity issues, I didn't get to share it on the screen, but the people who got it, it's already shared on the on the groups, on your course groups. So you'll find it there. So it is a basic recognition of the top performing people, students from the Khan Academy community. Okay, one final question before wrapping our session. This is, at least for the current learners, your only time that you're going to be accessing this live Q&A. So make sure to utilize it well. If not, thank you for attending. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for showing interest in joining the program as well. So I wish you all a great night and hope to see most of you on Monday to start our first session on the April cohort. So congratulations again for our learners. Good night.